singles competition on tap, and Mike, this is one I am very, very interested in.
A match that I'm very looking forward to as we see the way down Undertaker.
Yeah, Crocodile Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Call him what you will, H8te Haste, one of the very best in the world.
This is the hysterical
H8te Haste drinking on the job. What is that, a Foster's?
Foster's lager?
That's a lager, yeah.
I don't drink beer, so I don't know.
Little liquid courage for H8te Haste, and he's going to need it heading into battle against this young woman. Talk about teacher versus student matchups earlier on tonight. This a very clear case of that, but as we saw with Primo and Zokre, student perhaps superseding the teacher. West Coast Pro Women's Champion Johnnie Robbie, of course, captured that gold from WWE ID prospect, the petite powerhouse Zara Zacher. And though that championship is not up for grabs here tonight, Mike Wexler, certainly a great deal to prove, not just representing herself, but representing West Coast Pro and ostensibly representing New Japan Academy, the LA Dojo, a place where her and H8te Haste have trained together.
Listen, we said it earlier in this match. Before it even begins, this is one of the matches I've been very excited to see and very excited to call here. We got H8te Haste taking on Johnnie Robbie, two people that not only are former tag team partners with the Reckless Adolescents, but that know each other very, very well.
And let's talk about that tag team history, right? Talking about tag team partnership, showing some love to Adrian Quest, Johnnie Robbie's cohort, and Los Suavecitos. But let's talk about their history as a tag team. H8te Haste taking Johnnie Robbie under his wing during the earliest months of her career. Cover from Haste here. Saying he would lower his booking fee, come in for a lower rate, just for the opportunity to wrestle alongside Johnnie Robbie, because he believed so much in her and her potential that he wanted the opportunity to help nurture that potential alongside her on live shows inside the ring. And since then, over the course of the last 2-3 years, Johnnie Robbie has blossomed. Like a butterfly out of her cocoon, she's gone from rookie and prospect to competitor to champion in places like CMLL, Arena Mexico, New Japan Strong, and Japan itself, recently completing her first tour in the Land of the Rising Sun as part of Pro Wrestling Marvelous.
And look at this. You cannot take a breath when it comes to calling the action between these two. These two know each other very, very well, Jordan, and it's showing right here with this innovative offense by both competitors.
Well, so many of the fundamentals that Johnnie Robbie employs were taught to her, or at least perfected, by former tag team partner H8te Haste. But how much has she gleaned in the interim, in Japan, in Mexico, in the LA Dojo?
And look at this. H8te Haste with the power, but Johnnie Robbie able to get out of it. Beautiful arm wrench. And takes it down, isolating that left arm of H8te Haste. But I don't know, Jordan. I believe when it comes to Johnnie Robbie's strategy, it may not be the arms that you're aiming for. It has to be those legs. It has to be those kicks of H8te Haste that are absolutely brutal.
And not only the devastating kicks of H8te Haste, but also the height advantage. H8te Haste so much taller than Johnnie Robbie, and if she can chop him down to size as she's trying to do here, makes it much more difficult for him to implement that power. But again, Mike, much easier said than done.
And look at this Irish whip off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline as Johnnie Robbie. And look at this innovative again, going down into a beautiful clothesline.
Look at the follow through. No wasted motion for Johnnie Robbie as she sends H8te Haste out of the ring. How about H8te Haste's rival pro debut An epic show-stealing affair against the world fighter G-Sharp. Hoping to follow that up with victory here tonight against Johnnie Robbie.
But look at this, Johnnie Robbie not done right there.
Tope Suicida, but caught midair. There's the power of Shane Haste. Planting her tailbone first on the ring apron, following it through with a clothesline of his own. You know, Shane Haste likes to have fun. We talk about the nicknames. He's a jokester backstage. He's a jokester on social media. But when that bell rings, he's a different animal entirely, Wexler.
I mean, he's focused in the ring. He's a very great technician when it comes to isolating each body part, whether that's through the chest, whether that's through the back, whether that's through the back of the neck. Whatever the case may be, Shane Haste is able to isolate a body part and continue on to the attack.
Really taking his time here on the outside, not minding the 10 count of referee Justin Borden. Now rolling Johnny back in the ring. And Shane Haste, student of the game. 20 years in his pro wrestling career, but cannot afford to rest on those laurels. Johnnie Robbie again, may have been a rookie 2-3 years ago. She is not a rookie any longer. She is an internationally renowned superstar. She is a world champion, and she might beat Shane Haste here. Cover! Oh, but Haste gets that foot on the middle rope, Mike.
And that's that veteran instinct of Shane Haste. I mean, he can know where his ring awareness is. He knows where his parts of the ring are. And right now, Johnny's realizing that and continuing on to the attack.
But Johnny also realizes where she is, dragging Shane back to the center of the ring. Cover here. You'll notice that if you watch Johnnie Robbie matches. Anytime she makes a mistake, she will never make that same mistake twice. She covered Shane Haste too close to the ropes. I can almost guarantee you it's the last time we'll see that in this particular matchup.
Well, not only that, but Johnnie Robbie's very consistent when it comes to the attacks. Continuing on the offense as we see with the snapmare.
Now snapping the neck of Shane Haste. Twisting it in ways it's simply not meant to go. A much more aggressive side of Johnnie Robbie. You know, I called a singles matchup between these two a few months back at Alliance for All in Los Angeles, California. And that was a very back and forth battle. We did not see the same type of aggression we're seeing here from Johnnie Robbie, and I think you can attribute that to that time in Japan, learning under Chigusa Nagayo, learning the strong style way, Mike.
And we can see that showcase right here as we see a beautiful snapmare showing that Suavecito style.
Shane Haste, anything but her homie here tonight after that.
And not only that, but she kicked him in the back of the with.
And Shane's asking for another? He's saying, show me what you got. And he might be regretting that here.
And with Jordans on, mind you.
I'm sorry, I was confused. I thought you were talking about me.
No, like Air Jordan.
Yes, the shoe.
Yes.
Drilled into the back and the chest of Shane Haste, and still he begs her on. Says, give me another.
I don't know if you want to go into a kick battle with Shane Haste.
I think that's strategy from Shane Haste. Using those kicks to fire him up. The pain and the adrenaline willing hysterical Shane Haste back up to his feet and willing him towards strikes of his own. You often see that, especially with grizzled competitors like Shane Haste. The more you hit them with, the harder you hit them, the more it fires them up. But Shane Haste, Johnnie Robbie, not to be outdone, some fire of her own here, Wexler.
It's that fire of Johnnie Robbie that has made her successful, but look at Shane Haste. Huge uppercut and a meeting of the minds, followed by a huge sit-out powerbomb by Shane Haste.
Almost a doctor bomb there from Shane Haste, but he's got to capitalize. Johnnie Robbie in a bad way, clutching her neck, but she's taking so much out of Haste. Can't crawl towards that cover. You can see referee Justin Borden administering the 10 count. If indeed this count is completed, the match ends in a draw, and you know that's something neither of these competitors want, Wexler.
These competitors want nothing but a clean victory here tonight. A 1-2-3 or a submission victory. And we'll see that right here tonight. As Shane Haste on the offensive.
Uppercut there, followed up with a big chop, and now a Falcon Arrow of sorts, cover to Johnny. And a kick out. Again, nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow. Something's in the water tonight.
And no one gets up from a kick like that by Shane Haste. Except for Johnnie Robbie.
Well, she didn't get up, Mike, but she got the shoulder up, and that's all she needs to do. Johnnie Robbie, a strategic wrestler, conserving all the energy she can and still staying in the contest.
You know, Jordan, I know you were on the call for New Japan Wrestling Academy showcase shows, and I've known from seeing those shows that Shane Haste does not give less than 110% when it comes to this offense.
And previously seen Shane Haste in tag team competition. The same can be said of Johnnie Robbie. Victorious in the first ever NJPW Academy main event. Shane Haste wants to make sure she's not victorious tonight, but he might not have a choice. Hurricane Rana reversal here. And now Robbie into the corner, but caught with another uppercut from Haste. European from the Australian.
Oh, look at this. Wait a second.
Again! Johnnie Robbie using that Hurricane Rana as a reversal. And she might win this thing, Wexler. The former Rival Pro Tag Team Champion. Powerbomb of her own. But it's not enough.
Again, what a spur of energy from Johnnie Robbie. I mean, you saw that moment. It could have been the victory for Johnnie Robbie, but Shane Haste just a little bit quicker.
Again, from a rookie in a knit cap with fluffy Pokemon ears to a seasoned international superstar to a champion to a woman who may be moments away from defeating Shane Haste in singles competition. Flurry of kicks. No! Thinking Pepsi twist, but Haste with a back suplex! Saito style! Crawls into the cover! Oh no, not the cover. What's he going for here, Mike?
Thunder Valley!
Cover!
No!
Johnnie Robbie survives! And the look on the face of Shane Haste tells the whole story.
Listen, Jordan, not a lot of competitors kick out of the Thunder Valley. As soon as Shane hits that, whether he's in singles competition or in tag team action, no one gets up for that. But Johnnie Robbie, a part of the very few that kicked out of that.
Yeah, Johnnie Robbie is not a lot of competitors. A once-in-a-generation athlete is Johnnie Robbie. Shane Haste with a fireman's carry, but Johnnie Robbie somehow with the DDT found a reversal. And there's the Pepsi twist to cover. Still not enough. What a war, Wexler. What a back and forth, knockdown, drag out war we're seeing here.
Incredible matchup between two athletes putting it all on the line. 8 years of Rival Pro Wrestling, and it is showcasing why Rival Pro Wrestling is going to be here for another 8 years.
Kamagoye! Shane Haste is knocked out cold. Like a damn ice cream cone. No, nobody home. Shane Haste perhaps playing possum. Locks in the sleeper hold, center of the ring. There is nowhere for Johnnie Robbie to go. I don't think she'll tap out Wexler, but she might have no choice but to pass out here.
That size advantage being put into play right here, but Johnnie Robbie using that ring awareness. Oh wait, roll up by
Shoulders down.
Shane.
No. Small package here. Haste again going for it, but this time Johnnie with an answer. He got him! She got him! With his own move!
And your winner, Johnnie Robbie!
With his own damn move! That Ogawa pinning predicament! The figure 4 jackknife! That is textbook Shane Haste!
Jordan Castle, I haven't been a part of Rival Pro Wrestling shows for quite some time now. This matchup right here between Shane Haste and Johnnie Robbie, I'm not only speaking for this for myself and the Rival Pro team, but for the entire Rival Pro faithful. That match right there is the epitome of what Rival Pro Wrestling is all about.
No kidding, Mike Wexler. No arguments there. Johnnie Robbie, a student, a protege of Shane Haste, showing him respect here. Oftentimes we see using one of your opponent's moves against them. Whoa, hold on here. Using one of your opponent's moves against them as a sign of disrespect. I don't think that could be further from the truth here tonight. A tribute to her trainer, saying, you got me here, and I'll take it from here, coach. Johnnie Robbie molded in the image of hysterical Shane Haste.
Again, none of these two athletes have nothing to be ashamed about. They put in everything and more for 8 years of Rival Pro Wrestling, and that match right there is the greatest signal of what Rival Pro Wrestling's all about, Jordan.
And suffice it to say, Mike Wexler, Johnnie Robbie, no greenhorn, no student, no protege. She, like her trainer, like her mentor, Shane Haste, an international superstar. Your main event on tap up next.